For a lot of people, we may believe that it is impossible to purchase a home on the West Coast. But in this video, we're going to be discussing some amazing tips on how you can save money and put towards your down payment so we make that a possibility. Hi, my name is Deanna Kleina. I'm the founder of West Coast Lifestyle Group. We provide real estate services to buyers and sellers on the West Coast. I'm extremely excited to offer amazing content on lifestyle and living on the West Coast to you every other Wednesday at 6 a.m. So please like, share the video, comment below as well. I am here today with Taayla Mark. Taayla is founder of Engrace Financial Solutions. Taayla is one of the top financial advisors in Vancouver, and we're really happy to have her here. She also has a YouTube channel, so please subscribe and check her out on her channel as well. Purchasing a home is one of the largest investments for most people. As a buyer, there's a lot of things to ask yourself before you go shopping. How many bedrooms do I need? Do the kids need a backyard? Do they need to be close to school? Do I need to be close to work? There's definitely a lot of things to consider. Now, also, how big is your down payment? Most cases, you could do 5%. Depending on price, you might have to do more. What if you don't have the cash? RSPs may be an option, and Taayla is going to touch on that. Thanks, Taayla.
Yes, so the government has a plan that's called the Home Buyers Plan, which allows you to withdraw $25,000 out of your RSP as the first-time home buyer. It is a loan that you do have to pay back into your RSP over the next 15 years, but it's an amazing opportunity because when you withdraw that money out, it does not affect the need to pay back the income tax that you saved. And if there's two of you buying this home together and both of you are first-time home buyers, then each can do $25,000. So now you got $50,000 out of your RSP that's available to you to work toward your down payment.
There are additional costs associated with purchasing outside of the down payment, of course. The property transfer tax is one of those costs. It's calculated on the purchase price at 1% of the first $200,000 and 2% on the balance up to $2 million. Now, as a first-time home buyer, you may be exempt if you're purchasing a home up to $500,000, and there's also a partial exemption up to $525,000. Now, if you are thinking of purchasing a brand new home and the purchase price is under $750,000, you may be exempt from paying the property transfer tax. There are partial exemptions to $800,000. Now, you do have to pay the GST, which is 5%. So on one hand, you are exempt from the property transfer tax, but you do have to pay the 5% GST regardless. If at all possible, save as much money as you can. There are fees such as CMHC fees, lawyer fees, inspectors, appraisals. There's definitely a lot of expenses when it comes to purchasing your home. Also, the larger your down payment will be, the less your mortgage payment, and also a potential to save thousands of dollars in interest. Now, Taayla, please tell us how you work with your clients as a financial planner.
Well, the longer time frame that my clients gives me to work toward that goal, the better it is for them, because then they could put aside smaller amount per month toward that end goal. And so one of the things I look at is what is the total amount needed in order to put down the down payment and pay all those different costs that you talked about. Another thing that I do with clients is actually look at their budget after they bought the house. Yeah, because now that you have this mortgage that you never had before, that's an extra cost that they do understand, but they may not think about perhaps the strata costs that they have to pay for. Now you have property tax, you have maintenance costs, you have all these different things that we would have to go through and see if their budget could support that extra cost and that extra purchase that they have in their life. So it's definitely time specific as far as the longer you start working with a financial planner toward meeting this goal, the better it is for them.
Brilliant, that definitely makes sense. Now that you have an idea of some of the expenses that are associated with purchasing and what you require for a down payment and the options that you have, it's time to put an action plan together. Tip number 1, stay at home longer. Sorry, mom and dad, but it is a great way to save money on rent. Tip number 2, now don't panic, but do get a second job. Have a little bit more income coming in, be able to save up more of a nest egg, and then you'll be able to do a little bit more with that towards your down payment. Tip number 3, your parents have probably lived in their home 20, 30, 40 years, maybe more. There may be significant equity in their home which they may be able to take out. Tip number 4, saving accounts. Now, saving accounts are great to put money aside, and of course, don't touch it. Just keep adding your money to that and grow your savings account. Now, the good thing about a savings account is extremely safe, so you won't lose any money. The unfortunate thing about a saving account is that you don't make any money. The interest rates are generally quite low, and then there's no opportunity for growth. With inflation, you tend to lose money every year as cost of living is going up. So the good thing is tip number 5, and Taayla's going to touch a little bit on this, and it's about investments. So you have a little bit of money. What do you do with it now? You want to make it grow. So this is an opportunity to invest your money, make your money work for you, and Taayla's going to be discussing that a little bit.
Awesome. So we do want the money to grow, and with the intention of growing your money, we definitely want to fill up the TFSA, tax-free saving account room as much as possible. And within the TFSA, we are using different options. So you are right, saving account, one of my pet peeves, does not do anything for you other than you might as well put your money under your mattress for all the good it does. However, if we are putting in different investments, so depending on your ability to withstand risk and volatility, we can consider mutual funds, because that is an opportunity to grow your money a little more aggressively and still, choosing the right fund to make sure that there is less opportunity to lose less if the market goes sideways. But that is, again, something that you should definitely talk to a financial advisor and make sure that you are getting the proper advice on what is appropriate for the individual, for you.
Tip number 6, your credit score. A lot of people may not understand how important their credit score is. It is super important to have the highest score possible, as the banks will loan based on your credit score, and there might be opportunity for lower interest rates as well. Now, if you're curious about your credit score and want to know how to improve it, there will be information on equifax.ca. Now that you have all the information you need in terms of what costs are associated with purchasing, the down payment that you require, you're ready to go shopping. I hope you got a lot of information here. Please do like, subscribe, share, comment. We're happy to help with any questions that you may have as well.